She'll draw like a little circle on their belly and says they're pregnant. And she's even drawn her, she was like, this is a picture of me when I'm older and I'm pregnant. And I'm like, oh.
Last time we spoke, I think Tanner said that there was a 10% chance that another baby could happen. But he was possibly going to get the vasectomy. Have you guys talked about that anymore?
He hasn't gotten the vasectomy, but I think he's still at that, like, it might even be 5% now. I think he's just like, Reed is getting a little bit older and he's ready to kind of do things with our kids that are more like older kid things and newborns being like carried everywhere. I mean, there's always like, I still feel like there's room in my heart for another baby, but I don't know if I would. I mean, I could probably have 10 kids and still feel that way. I just love newborns.
Yeah, oh, definitely. Those newborn snuggles are the best. I mean, does Emmy ask for a baby sister at all?
She does. Emmy would love a baby sister. She asks, and she's even started, she loves coloring, but she's started drawing pictures of pregnant ladies, which is so funny. She'll draw like a little circle on their belly and says they're pregnant. And she's even drawn her, she was like, this is a picture of me when I'm older and I'm pregnant. And I'm like, oh, I'm like, I guess I talk about it a lot, you know.
How are the kids doing?
They're so good. They just had gymnastics today, and it's so cute to watch like their little bodies just like, they have so much fun, and they're great. Emmy goes to preschool now, and Reed is almost 17 months. It's just crazy. Time flies so fast.
What is it like having him now in the toddler stage? Are things starting to get a little bit easier or harder?
He's getting to that stage where he's more opinionated now. So it's funny because like he doesn't like something I'm doing, he'll like shake his hand and yell no at me now. And I'm like, wait, what happened to my sweet baby? But it's really cute because he's becoming more of a toddler. Brooks really engages more with him. So it's really fun to watch their bond as brothers because they're only 15 months apart. So it's really fun to watch them together.
I love that. I'm sure they're all probably super close.
Yeah. It's a fun dynamic.
Got to talk about this project that you and Kayla Hughes have together. So tell me all about it.
Yeah. So Kayla, she's, I'm sure if people want to know like a little Bachelor background too, she's JJ Lane's wife, and he was on Caitlyn's season. So it's funny how that's kind of how we met, but we have started a NFT project. It's all women led. So I thought it would be so fun to talk about that since it's Women's History Month. And we're a women owned project, and it's a great NFT project. And it's funny because I feel like a lot of people who don't understand NFTs and crypto are like, what even is this? But it's something that's becoming a little bit more mainstream. Celebrities are getting behind NFTs, but one of our big focuses is bringing more women into the space, like showing them that there's financial opportunities for them here, showing them that they can have a seat at the table and get in early before it's another male-dominated tech space. And so that's one of our like big goals is like to onboard more women into the space, bring more awareness about the financial opportunities. And then we are also partnering with Every Mother Counts. So a part of all the NFTs proceeds go to Every Mother Counts, which helps provide safe birth practices for mothers and infants everywhere across the world. And they stand for a lot of like great policy changes, like paid maternity and paid maternity leave. And so it's something I'm really passionate about, and it's awesome that we're able to pay it forward with that too.
I love that. I think that is so great. Now, does this tie into your project Sacred Skulls as well? Is that kind of go hand in hand?
Yeah. So the NFT project is called Sacred Skulls.
Okay.
So it's 8,888 skulls, which are artists. She's female too. Her name is Helena. And she lives in Australia. So it's crazy how it's kind of this whole global market and how it brings people together all across the world. But her art is outstanding. We are so lucky to have her.
That's awesome. I love that. And such a strong, powerful message. And you know, maternity leave is an issue that so many people deal with, and it's crazy that it's still not paid for. It's nuts.
It's honestly so like it gets my blood
Heated.
boiling. Yes, it gets me so angry because it's such a crucial time for, and even dads, for families to bond, for babies to be able to have that time with their mother. I think it's like the statistic is like 25% of women go back to work 2 weeks after having a baby. We're still healing, you know, like our bodies aren't even recovered yet. We're adjusting to this new chapter of our life called motherhood, which is nobody can really prepare you for. So you're navigating that, and then you're expected to go back to work to provide for your family. It's just like something that needs to change, especially in the United States. We have one of like the worst policies when it regards to maternity leave.
It's crazy. Do you remember like the first time that you had to go back to work and leave the babies at home? I mean, I know for me, like I was a mess the day before I had to go back to work from maternity leave.
Yeah, I mean, being like our job being like influencers, I guess.
Yeah.
I pretty much went back to work almost immediately. I think with like Brooks, it was like 2 days. Like I started doing things on Instagram again. I started doing interviews because of his birth was so crazy. Everybody wanted to talk to me. And I remember like just being like, okay, I guess this is my job. This is what provides for my family. I guess I have to just do this. But I had postpartum depression after him. And I really think a lot of that pressure of feeling like I had to go back to work contributed to it.
Yeah.